We're joined this morning by two remarkable 99-year-olds. Carrie Pollock has recovered from the virus after being admitted to hospital suspected pneumonia and testing positive for COVID-19. She joins us this morning from her home in Hampshire alongside her great-great-niece, Jessica Keeley.
And Second World War veteran Captain Tom Moore joins us with his daughter Hannah. Morning. Tom has set himself the challenge to walk 100 lengths of his garden to raise money for the NHS before he turns 100 at the end of April. He's already raised more than £352,000 of his £500,000.
Well, let's get him over the line today. I want every Good Morning Britain viewer to support Tom in his mission, and we'll talk to Tom in a moment. Let's first of all talk to Carrie. Carrie, you've made a recovery from this at the age of 99, which is fabulous. How are you feeling?
Fine.
You've obviously had a wonderful, long life, Carrie. How difficult was it to fight this virus?
How difficult was it to fight the virus?
I didn't know any better.
No, you just got on with it, didn't you? Like you always do. Yeah, she's a strong woman.
Jessica, it must have been a challenging time for the family. Just tell us a little bit about what happened.
Well, it started off with different illnesses day by day. So there were around 4 or 5 days where Auntie Carrie was unwell with problems with her legs, sickness, and then she began to have hallucinations. So, you know, all hours of the day we were calling up 111 and 999. We had doctors and paramedics coming out to see her. And each time they were treating different symptoms and doing the best for the symptoms that she was having in that moment. And then I think it was on a Saturday evening, she began to really badly have the hallucinations. And come the Sunday, we'd taken her to hospital and she was, you know, 100% down with it. You know, she stopped realising that they weren't happening anymore and had completely been overtaken by the hallucinations. We believed it was a water infection, which turned out to be a problem with her lungs and pneumonia, and then the coronavirus. So for the last month, you've really been through all of it, haven't you? And it was, you know, something different every day, and every day as frightening as the last until she
the wonderful medical staff at Queen Alexandra Hospital in Hampshire. I know that she's paid tribute to them for helping her recover. But I think, Carrie, you have a message for the Prime Minister, don't you?
What would you say to Boris Johnson, Auntie Carrie, now that he's out of hospital?
You have to keep away from people.
Behave himself.
I think that may be a little step too far for the Prime Minister, given his track record. But let me just ask you finally, can we ask Carrie just to say how she feels about the NHS staff who helped save her?
How do you feel about the NHS staff who helped to save you, Auntie Carrie?
Very good. They were very determined, just as determined as I was.
Fantastic.
Be better.
They were wonderful. Nothing was ever... They took fabulous care of you. So thank you.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant. Lovely to see Carrie back at home. And, yes, determination. That's the British way, isn't it? Fabulous that you're so determined yourself, Carrie, and that you said the NHS staff were too. Brilliant to talk to you. Let's go now to Captain Tom Moore, also 99.
Also very determined.
Tom tweeted me yesterday. I don't know if it was you or not, Tom, but I got a tweet from you. And so that's why you're on the programme. You are walking around the garden 100 times before your birthday on April the 30th to raise money for the NHS. A wonderful achievement. You're a World War II veteran yourself. And you've now got to, well, you're nearly 2/3 of the way there, Captain Moore. How do you feel about how it's going?
And so you apparently tweeted Piers yesterday. Yes, he did, with some encouragement, Piers. And what Piers has said is you're a World War II veteran, and now you're taking on this challenge of 100 lengths of the garden. But so far, you've reached £350,000. And how do you feel about that?
Hi, Piers. I feel that it's absolutely fabulous that people have been so kind to give so much money to the National Health Service, because if ever you've been in hospital, you know that the nurses and all the staff, all trained staff, about 9 o'clock in the morning, and they all answer all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to answer their duties, and they must be a little bit apprehensive, a bit like Daniel into the lion's den, because they don't know what's going to happen, but they know that they're in for a pretty tough day, but by gum, they're brave, Bill.
And Tom, as somebody who served in World War II for your country, many people have said this is the toughest challenge for the country since World War II. What is your advice to people about how to get through this very difficult crisis?
So you've served in World War II. This is really the next biggest crisis after that. How would you encourage people to get through it? How will you encourage the nation to keep calm?
Yeah, I think as we had to do in the war, that we had to carry on whatever was going on, and we knew that eventually we were going to win. And this is the same with this virus. We're going to win in the end, and let's be absolutely sure. We're no doubt that we're on the winning side.
Absolutely brilliant. Captain Tom Moore, what a pleasure to talk to you, an honour. Thank you for serving your country. I'm so glad that we were able, through the brilliant NHS, to serve you back and to keep you going. And I know that you're now doing this walk for the NHS. Good luck. I want to get you over the line today. I want to get you over the line. Here's what I'm going to do, Tom. I'm going to put £10,000 of my own money into your fundraising today. And I hope that encourages everyone watching at home to do the same, to be as generous as they can. Little or small, big or large, whatever you can do, let's get you over the $500,000, all right? So you got 10 grand from me. Good luck to you.
Thank you. It's been lovely to speak to you and Susanna.
Do you know what? It's our pleasure to talk to all of you this morning, and we're so grateful for your service, and we're so grateful for what you're doing, and we just love seeing you, two inspirational 99-year-olds, just brilliant, doing their bit.